The reason why I probably watched a Let's Play was because I'm like, oh, I didn't get the Wii version, and I'm like, the 3DS version's too good for me, you know?
Yeah, but now that the Switch version come out, fuck.
Yeah, but I already watched like the entire game, and I'm like, I'm still interested in it, and I still want to get it, but it's not like a high priority anymore.
Yeah, it's different for me because I only saw up until you get Ricky.
Ricky!
And that was
yeah.
That was back when Chugga Conroy was doing it.
Yeah, and
so
then
that
he
was
got sick.
years ago. Yeah. I think that's why I stopped watching it was because he got sick. Because I was watching it as he was.
He got sick. He put it on hiatus. He came back and he was super excited because Shulk was added to Smash Bros. Like that was around the time when he got sick because I remember the first episode he did when he came back was he titled the episode "I'm Really Feeling It" because that was what Shulk said in the fucking trailer for like Smash Bros. And I was like, that's smart.
Yeah. This game has just such a quality of life to it that not many games have.
Yeah.
And they've added even more quality of life to the Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
But then again, it's a JRPG, so it takes 100 hours, and that turns off like everyone from the game to begin with. So rip in peace.
And you know it takes even longer because well, let's do how many side quests are in the game? 279?
Yeah, there's a lot.
And like 60 of them are timed so that if you don't do them at certain points in the game, they're just lost forever. And then you got like 40 of them that are
But I think the timed quests are better than the ones in Trails because you actually get like a really good obvious window of when it stops being open to you to do.
First of all, it tells you that hey, this is timed.
Yeah.
For the entire game. Two, you have it tells you where on the map the quest is first.
Unlike the Trails of games, yeah.
Second of all, most of these timed quests, like the first one you get, it's like, okay, if you actually go to look up when the time thing is, it's like, okay, it's from these people from this one colony, and the timer ends when, spoilers, they go back to their colony, which is the whole point of you helping them out in the first place.
Yeah.
Wow! Who would have thought that their time quest ends when they move locations back to their colony?
That's probably the biggest thing I hate about the Trails of, is the timed quests are a really cool and neat idea, but like they don't make it obvious when you can do those quests. Like they don't make it obvious when those timed quests aren't available.
Right. They did it in the earlier games. They've done better since Trails of Cold Steel were.
Yeah, but like the one we played, it did a terrible job at it. Which is like
terrible.
The worst thing, because I'm like, we missed like a million. Were you even using a guide?
I did to start with, and I was still missing them. We were still missing them all the time.
When we were doing the Let's Play, you used a guide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and we still missed them. Like, it's that bad of like...
Because
the game, there's nothing to tell us.
Because there's nothing to tell you, and you have instances where you have a quest that appears after you talk to someone in town, and the next you get told, okay, you're done with this, go talk to the mayor of the same town who is 3 blocks away.
It takes you like less than a minute to go and find them.
It takes you less than a minute to go talk to them. Now, there's a quest that is hidden that you have to go
hidden secret quest. And here's the thing.
And you have to go all the way on the outside of the map to find, first of all, and you have literally this small of a time frame. You can only do it between this cutscene and this cutscene, which
and the two cutscenes play after each other immediately. And the game even tells you, oh, you beat this cutscene, go do this next cutscene. And it's like, okay, but like if you do that, you miss out on a secret quest. Here's the thing.
Which, if you miss out on that secret quest, you've missed out on like a whole fucking you missed out on that. Oh my god, it's
so dumb. Because like here's the thing, I don't think hidden secret quests are bad, but hidden timed secret quests are worse. Because here's the thing, like a secret boss and a secret quest sound like the same thing, right? Like fighting Bonetail in TTYD or Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2, right? Like, those are secrets.
Yeah, because
like-
they're secrets, but they're stuff that you
But, like, here's
you
the
can
thing.
do
It's not like...
at any time,
Yeah, you can
but
do
they
them at
kind of
any time.
expect you.
It's not like in Kingdom Hearts 1, it's like, oh, you have to beat, you have to beat Sephiroth before you beat the Jungle World. If you don't beat the Jungle World, if you beat the Jungle World, the Tarzan World, you can't beat Sephiroth. It's like, what the fuck,
But-
why not?
But even that would be better than the stuff they did in Trails of the Sky.
Yeah, it would be like, oh, you can't beat, Trails of the Sky, it's like, you want to fight Sephiroth? Okay, cool. You have to beat Tarzan, but you cannot beat Pinocchio's world. Like, that's what it's like, and, like, it's worse than that, but that's, like, the equivalent of what it's like.
It's crazy shit like that.
And
And they did do better once they got to...
mhm.
So Trails in the Sky, the third chapter, was when they started getting better about those things.
Like, the secret timed
But
quests
not really.
should not be timed. They should be available for the entire game, because it's a secret quest. Most people aren't going to know that they exist. And, like, if someone tells you, it's
or
like,
at
oh,
least
there's a
available for the
secret
entire
quest.
chapter.
Yeah, like, someone tells you, there's a secret quest you can do, and it's like, okay. But I'm like, oh, I'm in chapter 3. Oh, then you missed it. Oh, can I go back to that area and do it? No, because you can only do it in chapter 2. So are you saying I have to load back a previous save, or start the game over again to do this secret quest that I missed? Yes. And that's the worst thing about it, is that it's like, oh, both options suck now because I missed it, because I didn't know it existed at the time.
Here's the real issue with it. Is it's not... Like, if it was chapter-based, that would be okay. Because at least it's any time in this chapter.
No, it's not
which
even...
you already know. No, you already know by playing the game. You already know at this point that the game is segmented into chapters and you're only allowed in the areas for that chapter.
Exactly. But, like...
Oh, so if it at least was you have these hidden quests that are over this chapter, okay, cool. I know that I have all of this chapter to complete this quest. I could find it whenever I want in this chapter.
But that doesn't mean, like, if you miss it, and it's like, oh, the secret quest, it was in chapter 2, and you're like, I'm in chapter 4. It's also at this particular time in chapter 2. But it's like, I'm in chapter 4, and I missed it. I'd either have to load a previous save to a time where I can actually do it, or go back to or restart the game over. Like, that's the problem. Or just say, fuck it. Yeah, I say, fuck it. It's like, what the hell? Like, there's, like, no real good way of, like, coming out of this.
Which is why when they got they kind of fixed it in Cold Steel, because they implemented a day system, where you had dates of, you know, your time in the game was set over different days. So you had the day. But it still wasn't enough. You still had issues with that. Because you still had the whole day, and there were still times where you lost the quest because you didn't talk to someone when you're going from point A in the city to point B in the city in a single night event when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh no, you missed out on a quest. Shit. Let me restart the chapter. Now, you still have to basically follow it to do that. Now, and I think it finally in Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Oh my god.
They implemented a system where you could actually see every single quest, hidden or otherwise, on the minimap.
That's stupid. How many games in that is? That's Trails of Cold Steel 3. So that's the first Trails in the Sky 3 games, right?
So that's 3 plus the 3 Trails in the Sky plus the 2
Cold Steel
Crossbell games.
Oh, okay, that's an extra 2 that I didn't know of.
Plus the 2 Cold Steel games before it.
So it took 7 games on their 8th game to finally figure that out?
Yeah.
That's so dumb. That's absolutely terrible. Like, it's just a bad game design, and that's what upsets me the most, is just like, thank you, timed quests. Very cool that you do these things, but very bad that, like, they didn't implement them well.
Yeah.
Like, what I would have done, at least for Trails of the Sky, is there would be a point of no return where you will get a conversation from, I don't know, like Joshua or someone else, or like a carrier pigeon that will come in and tell you, hey, maybe we should finish these quests from the Adventurers Guild. Or, hey, maybe if we go to the Adventurers Guild, there are new quests that we can do. Right? Have something or someone tell you that, hey, there are new quests available, or your current quests that you're about to do are about to be expired, and you'll miss out on doing them.
Or if every single quest in the game was only ever obtained through the Bracer Guild.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be acceptable.
Yeah.
Now, in Trails in the Sky 3rd, all the side content was, once it was available until you beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do it at any point in time once you gained access to it.
Yeah.
So that was the first step towards it being good, because there was no time limits on it besides beat the game.
So this time, night has finally fallen. Just wanted to let you know, we were finally, night just fell. Night just start. All right. So since it just started, theoretically, we should have enough time. We haven't talked about it because we didn't want to mention it, but we can finally board the ghost ship and not miss it 2 times in a row. We will not get to it, see its textures popped in, and then immediately disappear. All right. We should theoretically have more than enough time because it just turned night.
Do you truly believe this?
And I believe the game is about to
to ruin your life right now?
I believe the game is about to crash like that one time and just deny us this W. Because I don't want to talk about what happened last time. But that's what happened last time. Okay, look. We should be good. It should be somewhere soon. And we should be able to find it. And we'll be happy. And then we'll have the last treasure chart. And then we'll need to grind for money. Because I think we don't have enough to convert this treasure chart. Because we need like 100 more rupees.
So Luis, I have a question to ask you.
That is me, yes.
Do you know what happens to Xenoblade 1 if you don't actually do all the side quests?
Nothing.
Nothing, you still get the same ending?
Yeah, there's no like true ending, I think. There's no like ending that requires you to get all side quests. But I believe like you get like some cool something or other, because some side quests are required to do other side quests between different colonies.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't do this Colony 6 side quest, you won't be able to do this Colony 9 side quest and this Colony whatever side quest.
Okay, here's the ghost ship.
Okay, please.
Let's see what happens.
There's the textures, they're popping in. We were this close last time.
Do you remember when you just went through it? Dude, I saw you going through that ghost ship. I'm like, oh no.
Last time we were right there touching it.
And then it just sun came out and it just disappeared.
The sun came out and Mr. Sakurai said not today. And then he and everyone else who makes video games laughed at me.
I love how the text of getting quests changed depending on who's in your party.
I believe certain characters talk differently too.
But they even talk differently. Like right now I have Melia in as my main character, and so you get different responses from the party members, just going like, "Yeah, you should accept this quest." And like when her friendship goes up with people, she's like, "Is this friendship?"
I think there's like certain specific dialogue too, where if you have certain characters out, and they'll talk to each other about the quest.
They will, but I just also love it that it just changes depending on who's actually the main character and actually accepting the quest. Because, like, even Melia will have different stuff when she's the main party member, but if she's just in the party and you have
there's a lot of cool, like, small, cool text, like, fluff like that.
Yeah, and it's just nice. Now, there's so many characters that I'm not going to experiment by trying to do every single
like see which ones get the friendship bonus and which don't.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not going to give a shit about that.
Which ones get the unique dialogue, which ones don't. There's a lot of that.
Fuck that, because there's too many quests for that. But it's just interesting to note it.
I thought this was a lot bigger. I don't remember this just being a single, like, battle room and that being it. Well, now we have enough money. Thanks, one purple rupee.
Oof.
Okay, thanks, multiple purple rupees.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I got quick step. I got
Okay.
another quick step. Quick step 3. I love quick steps.
Yeah, we did it! Wow, I really thought the ghost ship was a lot bigger than before.
I really hate that I can't change Melia's hat.
Yeah,
Is she stuck with this hat for the entire game?
I don't know.
It just clashes so much.
I think her
with the
hairstyle
rest
has to
of
stay the same, but you can give her slightly different items.
I literally can't change her hat equipment, and it's like this hat sucks. I have so many better equipment I could give her. I get any better
No.
weapons? Oh, I got a better weapon for Brian, kind of, sort of, not really.
Of course, did you ever fucking look up where we get the other 2 bottles?
No. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd like to try and do that, at least on camera. The fucking treasure chart heart piece bullshit chasing that I'll have to do, I'll probably try and do that off camera. Right before we go and do the final fights.
Are you gonna be good for like 10 minutes? I have to go take a shit.
I mean, I'm just gonna be fucking digging up treasure chart pieces or whatever.
Alright, I will be back in a couple minutes.
Can't believe Caleb once again abandoned the Let's Play. Hello everyone, it's me, my time to shine. Welcome back to solo Let's Plays. I'm not sure if Caleb's here or not, I heard a sniffle. I'm gonna assume he's gone. We have to go there, right? Yeah, we can't open that. Yeah, that's where we have to go, I think. So, yeah, it's been me. Like I said, I tried streaming a lot more recently. Mainly because Terraria, like I said, Terraria Master Mode came out. I streamed that with Paul, the entirety of it. Probably by this time this goes up, all of those VODs will be deleted. Which would be sad, but it's not much. Caleb did join for like a little bit, and then, you know, he left because we were too far and he was banned. But it was fun. I really like Terraria. I honestly think it's a lot better than Minecraft because it has a lot more depth to it, a lot more enemy variety. Like there's an actual endgame boss and shit. I don't know, just something about it's just like, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll take it. I don't know if we've done this or not, but I'm gonna try and do it. Yeah, just something about that game that makes me like it more than Minecraft. And of course, I don't think we've done this yet. I need a... I think this will probably kill them. Yeah. This is how you do it. Yeah, okay, we got them all. Oh, really? Oh, it's probably a treasure chart that we need to get for, a heart piece. Yeah. A lot of the treasure chart, a lot of the rewards in this game are treasure charts that usually get you a heart piece. Well, I wouldn't say usually, but that's the downside of this game. It's like, oh yeah, I got a treasure chart, it gets you a heart piece, and that's like a lot of the rewards. But I think because of that, the straight up like randomizers for this game gotta be so fun. Well, not fun, but easy. Because it's a randomizer, it's a lot of fucking thinking and hard work. But I think it's gotta be so fucking cool. I would love to have like a bigger audience, because that way I could like play through it on stream and have you guys help me out like we've been talking about before. But if I could do a randomizer with this game, it'd be this one. Because a lot of the treasure chests and shit aren't that hard to get. It's not like in I tried to do a randomizer of Ocarina of Time. A lot of the like treasure chests and shit you need in that game are like hidden in like grottos and stuff. And like the grottos are like specific areas you have to bomb on the fucking map. It's way too much work. I really hate fucking navigating this map. It's really bad. Yeah, just gotta keep going to the right. We still need to get that last chart deciphered, but we can do that after we get this one. Because we'll be going up north anyways. There we go. This should be it. Yeah. Besides Terraria and streaming that, I've been playing Phantasy Star Online 2 because they just released that on the Windows Store, and its port is terrible. The game downloaded forever on my and on Paul's and on Caleb's. It took forever to download it. And then after it downloaded, the game wouldn't work for Caleb. The game eventually ended up uninstalling itself on Caleb via the Windows Store, and then it uninstalled itself on Paul's computer, and then it uninstalled itself on my computer. So it had uninstalled itself on multiple computers over the course of like a couple of days. So I didn't get to play a lot of it, and I'm upset because I would love to play more of it because it was kind of fun and interesting. Like as like an MMO, because I felt like I was leveling up. Something I can't say about RuneScape. And yeah, I got my character to exist. She was a cute anime girl wearing a goth dress. I also bought the Sonic outfit. Didn't buy it with real money, because why would I do that? What I did do, though, was there's player-owned shops in the game, and you can buy outfits and shit. And some people were just selling the Sonic outfits for like a couple of moolah bucks. And so I was easily able to just get it for free. Yeah. That's unfortunate that I couldn't see it over there. I'm gonna need to use this. Get out of my way, asshole. I need to get this. I actually think it's right on top of where it was. Oh, wrong button. Okay, we got it. I was scared I wasn't gonna get it, because who knew? But yeah, Phantasy Star Online 2 was fun. I was playing as the gunner class and using dual-wielding guns. I have no clue if my class was good or bad. Because there are specific skill points you want to do for like your class builds, and I have no clue if I did it correctly. Because it's like, oh, if you fuck up your class, you're like basically gonna ruin your entire build. And that's what happened with some people, and like if you want to reset your class tree, you have to spend money on it. And that's upsetting. You don't even get like a free pass to reset it. I kind of think I messed up my build a little bit, but like I'm like, oh, it should be so salvageable, right? Like it won't be like completely optimal, but it'd be okay. But I thought it would be fine. I'm like, okay, this is fine. It won't ruin the game. I'm pretty sure. And I wasn't planning on playing the game actively or super actively. I wasn't planning on getting super into it, like play every day or anything. I plan to play it and chill out with my friends while playing it. And maybe if I got into it after playing it for a while, then. But nah, wasn't really like planning on trying to get super into the game and like, you know, doing all those cool like end game raids and boss fights and shit. Just planning on getting to maybe max level, because it doesn't look like it's hard to get to max level in that game. Just planning on getting up to there. I got the level 30. I think the max level is like level 70 or level like 90 or something around there, and that's not that bad from what I heard. Because you get like some items that are like experience tickets that give you X amount of experience. And that's how I played through that game. I played it mainly solo. I did do a raid by myself. That one, I did a single raid by myself. I did it like 20 times because I'm insane. But, it was really fun. I was like, oh shit, we're actually like dodging attacks and actively playing the game. And then I played the like dungeon portion, right? Because, so, it's an MMO. There's like portions that were raids and portions that weren't. Hello.
Pop, 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 pop. Hi.
I was talking about Phantasy Star Online 2 and how I had fun and you didn't.
I enjoyed the game itself.
Well, you didn't get to, like, do any of the raids and shit, and that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't even get to do one raid because
Yeah.
the one I wanted to do,
Level
like the
20.
one time there was a raid. It was level 20. Now it's still only level 11.
Yeah, I did
I was like, oh.
I did one raid and it was level 20 and it was, I don't know, it seemed like, oh, it's the main villain of the series or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'll join it. And it was really fun because the normal dungeon bullshit in the game I didn't care for. Like, you know, going through the dungeon just randomly shooting enemies. It wasn't that it was bad, it was just like, yeah, whatever. You know? But like the raids were like, oh shit, I'm actively dodging attacks and having to learn like boss fight mechanics and shit. Like, sure, we still won because it was like a level 20 raid, but it was still really fucking cool to do.
Yeah, I really want to be able to actually play the game and actually get to that point where I could play that stuff with you guys, but maybe
I mean,
maybe
Paul
eventually.
didn't do it. I just played it by myself because I was like, oh yeah, me and Paul are both like level 17. And I'm like, oh, if I want to do a raid, I have to be level 20. I'm like, oh, I could just grind up like 3 levels. And then I did. I got to level 20, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this raid. And then I played the raid for like 30 minutes by doing it over and over again. I got myself to like level 25 by doing this raid. And I'm like, oh, this is real cool. Yeah. Look at all these cool items I'm getting.
There was one other raid on the day that it like when it crashed on me.
Yeah.
And it was a level 30 raid. You had to be level 30 for it, and I was only level. At that point, I was only level 21. I'm like, this is sad.
I did
this is so sad.
I did the same raid like 5 times in an hour because the raids last like 30 minutes to an hour or something. And what I did after that was I did a second type of raid, which was like a tower defense raid. Where like you had to like build some stuff and you can attack shit, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty neat and interesting. And I did that. I got so many fucking rare items, like holy shit. Like I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Like I just want to do the raids and shit. Like fuck the like normal like dungeon bullshit of going in a dungeon and killing enemies for a quest. I'm like, these raids are like actually the cool part of the game. Like okay, so every MMO.
Which bottles have you gotten? Which bottles have you gotten?
We got the free one in the Beetle shop.
The one that's 500 rupees?
Yeah.
Okay. What other ones did you get?
That's it, we only got those 2.
Is the free one from Medley?
Yeah. That's the plot one.
Okay, there's the 2 other ones. There's a mini quest on
Windfall Island?
Yeah.
Does it tell you what the mini quest is so I can remember which one it is?
It's follow the thief, and you have to confront...
there we go. It has to be at nighttime.
It has to be... You have to confront some Mila person?
Yeah, I know the quest. I knew about that quest. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do that, because I wasn't sure if the prize was worth it. I didn't know it was an actual bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for it to be nighttime. Just waiting for time to pass. Yeah. Yeah, and I said that the game uninstalled itself on all our consoles, and I'm like, this is sad.
Yeah, it's so like, oh my god, it would be such a
If you go to the official Phantasy Star Online 2 website, they're like, okay, we know the launcher is bad. We're trying to work with Microsoft to fix it. We don't know what the fuck's wrong. And I'm like, okay, at least the website gives a shit. Right? At least, like, Phantasy Star Online 2 Sega gives a shit.
Yeah, it's nice that they give a shit. Like even the launcher people are like, we're trying to get this to work. We're trying.
Yeah.
We're working with everyone.
Yeah, so I do think they recognize it, and I feel like it won't be fixed in a while, but I feel like it might,
I,
will
I've seen
happen.
I've seen comments even from Microsoft saying, "Yeah, we see the issue. We're trying to get it, but I don't trust Microsoft with it anymore."
Well,
You
here's the
know?
thing. I think it's because I've never had a problem on the Microsoft Windows Store with any game, and I've downloaded like 3 games, and it's what it was
So
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Sea of Thieves, and the Halo Master Chief Collection.
so is it legitimately the first time this has ever happened? Is this a first even for them
Yeah,
kind of
like it's like
or
the Windows Store has like never been like bad or anything.